The drama starts. Ingwa, on a trip with her relatives for a competition, finds herself stuck. While looking for refuge, she meets the calm, introverted Lin Yang in a nearby pub. He is immediately captivated by her candid, cheerful nature, while she finds his deep stare and concealed sadness fascinating. Lin Yang entered the bar to join his friends and noticed Ingwa taking a phone call by the window, instantly drawn to her. Upon entering the bar, he unexpectedly spotted his friend familiar with Ingwa. Fatigued, Ingwa requested her brother to keep an eye on the phone and chose to rest for a while. Upon waking, Ingwa discovered a cocktail on the table and saw Lin Yang sitting next to her. Noticing Lin Yang's focused demeanor, Ingwa grew concerned that he could be a bad person and stayed a bit guarded. Ultimately, Ingwa got a call from her friend Xingyi, who assisted her in finding a hotel. Meng Xiaotian and Lin Yang's companion went to gather their belongings, leaving just Lin Yang and Ingwa. Nevertheless, Ingwa observed Lin Yang cautiously, and he noticed her uneasiness. He disclosed his identity and presented his student ID to her, but despite recognizing the resemblance in the card's photo to Lin Yang, Ingwa remained somewhat cautious. Lin Yang and Ingwa shared a taxi. Lin Yang explicitly directed the taxi driver to transport Ingwa and her sibling to the hotel. Upon hearing this, Meng Xiaotian held Lin Yang in high regard. When they reached the hotel, Meng Xiaotian entered to inspect while Lin Yang stayed outside, cautioning Ingwa to look after her things. Upon returning to the dormitory, Lin Yang discovered he was locked out since he had forgotten his keys. He attempted to reach his friend Wu Wei, but his phone was turned off. Lin Yang had no choice but to spend the night at a known store. The following day, Ingwa and her sibling shared a meal. Ingwa asked Lin Yang to dinner pretending it was to show appreciation. When Lin Yang saw Ingwa's message, he felt a great sense of joy. Ingwa concocted a reason and was eager to meet Lin Yang right away. Nonetheless, Lin Yang was forced to revoke the dinner invitation since he needed to go back to school. After discovering this, Meng Xiaotian intended to visit the school to find Lin Yang, but Ingwa considered it unsuitable and denied Meng Xiaotian's wishes. Despite verbally agreeing, she discreetly contacted Lin Yang. Ingwa accompanied Meng Xiaotian to purchase essential items, while Meng Xiaotian covertly secured tickets for Lin Yang's school. He brought Ingwa along, and Ingwa could only unwillingly consent. Lin Yang noticed a picture of Ingwa engaging in billiards, sparking his curiosity about her. Upon arriving in the city hosting Lin Yang's school, Ingwa and her brother attempted to reach him, only to discover that Lin Yang had surprisingly gone back to the city they originally came from. Lin Yang ended up missing Ingwa and her sibling. Thus, he arranged for a fellow student to show Meng Xiaotian around the campus. Ingwa found Lin Yang to be quite nice, and she experienced some guilt, so she texted him to express her thanks and also formed a positive opinion of him. Since Ingwa was occupied with training and unable to join Meng Xiaotian, he intentionally grumbled, requesting Ingwa to go out for a meal with him. Initially, Ingwa planned to enjoy quality time with her brother that day, and Meng Xiaotian had made a reservation at a restaurant beforehand. Ingwa quickly realized it was close to the bar they had gone to on the night of their arrival. Upon reaching the restaurant, Meng Xiaotian disclosed that Lin Yang had previously booked a table inside. Ingwa planned to inquire Lin Yang about where the shop was, but because it was difficult to locate, Lin Yang volunteered to escort her there himself. Lin Yang and Ingwa entered the coffee shop side by side. Adhering to her friend's guidance, Ingwa set off to locate the items she required, but Lin Yang had to depart because of an urgent issue. Upon buying the items, Meng Xiaotian went back to Ingwa. Ingwa visited her friend Su Wei, while Meng Xiaotian had his own concerns to address. Ingwa had a friend who played billiards as well. Su Wei presented her friend Barry to Ingwa. By chance, there was a billiards tournament on that day, so Barry proposed that Ingwa join him to watch it. Lin Yang joined his friends in competing in the snooker tournament. Once Ingwa and her friend got there, they discovered that Lin Yang was taking part in the contest. Upon their meeting, they were amazed. And Lin Yang's display at the table astonished everyone, as he cleaned off the table in one shot. All were amazed by Lin Yang's talent in the subsequent competitions. After the contest concluded, Lin Yang approached Yingguo willingly. Lin Yang and Yingguo experienced discomfort and were uncertain about how to respond. At that moment, Su Wei chose to depart first to ease their interaction, providing them with some personal space. Lin Yang proposed to accompany Yingguo to her home, bringing her joy but also a sense of guilt. On their return, neither of them had any words to alleviate the discomfort. Yingguo continued searching for subjects to discuss, and Lin Yang eventually revealed that he had come to take part in the 9-ball Open Championship. Experiencing a strong hunger, Yingguo requested her brother to purchase pizza for her. Lin Yang noticed the message and took the initiative to invite Yingguo for dinner. Lin Yang requested his friend to book a place for him. As Lin Yang's friend Wu Wei took part in the 9-ball Open Championship, Wu Wei and Yingguo discovered a shared interest. Since Yingguo would be overseas for 3 months, Lin Yang's friend recommended that Yingguo stay in the house he was leasing. They also connected on WeChat, which caused Lin Yang to feel somewhat envious. Post-dinner, Lin Yang accompanied Yingguo home. A foreign couple was spotted kissing on the street, creating an awkward atmosphere. Yingguo swiftly shifted the topic to redirect focus. Lin Yang, in order to prevent Yingguo from feeling uneasy, agreed with her. Throughout the journey, Lin Yang's consideration made Yingguo feel extremely cozy and at ease. Wu Wei deliberately sent a message implying that Lin Yang had feelings for someone, which caused Yingguo to feel a bit anxious upon seeing it. Meanwhile, Yingguo was talking with her brother about whether to book a hotel or lease a house. Yingguo then intended to lease one. Once Lin Yang got back to his dorm to do his laundry, he took a moment to message Yingguo. Yingguo felt a great sense of joy upon receiving Lin Yang's message and began conversing with him. When Meng Xiaotian noticed Yingguo sending a text, he inquired about who she was messaging. Yingguo made up a story, claiming she was in conversation with her coach. As Meng Xiaotian concurred with Yingguo's proposal to rent a house, Yingguo intended to reach out to Wu Wei and also inquired whether Lin Yang had any romantic feelings. Meng Xiaotian had closer ties with Lin Yang and was aware of Lin Yang and Wu Wei's single status, leading him to ponder the kind of woman Lin Yang preferred. He also started paying attention to Yingguo, which made her somewhat uneasy. Early the following morning, when Lin Yang exited his bedroom, he noticed his senior brother Jiang Yang arriving with his disciples to take part in the competition. Nevertheless, Lin Yang's demeanor was frosty upon encountering his friend, and he circumvented any interaction, citing a meal as a reason to depart. Due to his bad mood, Lin Yang visited a familiar Chinese restaurant and had no desire to eat, only wanting to drink beer. Upon seeing Lin Yang, the owner greeted him and inquired about the connection between Lin Yang and Yingguo. The owner also observed that they both had feelings for one another and urged Lin Yang to express his thoughts. Thanks to the owner's encouragement, Lin Yang felt uplifted and chose to enjoy a bowl of noodles rather than simply drinking beer by himself. Yingguo played billiards with her friend Su Wei, but she continually performed poorly since her thoughts were distracted. The kid was aware it was due to Lin Yang and intentionally provoked Yingguo. During her break, Yingguo continuously reflected on the moment she encountered Lin Yang at the billiard hall. She even decided to take her phone and look at Lin Yang's WeChat moments to find out if he truly had a girlfriend. Nonetheless, she discovered that Lin Yang hadn't shared any moments, so she could only send him an emoji message. Jiang Yang, the senior brother of Lin Yang, stepped out to locate Lin Yang and asked him to join in a game together. Jiang Yang's students inquired with Wu Wei about the conflicts between Lin Yang and Jiang Yang and discovered that Lin Yang achieved championship victories at a young age, which garnered their respect. Lin Yang subsequently went to the billiard hall to play with Jiang Yang. Jiang Yang's focus was not on playing billiards, rather, it was on the individual Lin Yang was considering, so he began to ask questions about whom Lin Yang had in mind. Upon returning to Wu Wei's rented accommodation, Lin Yang proactively sought the landlord's views and even went to the room designated for Yingguo's stay. He took it upon himself to set up the room for Yingguo, relocating numerous items belonging to Wu Wei into her space. Wu Wei asked Yingguo and Meng Xiaotian to join him at the Chinese restaurant they had visited previously. Yingguo understood that Lin Yang was very familiar with the restaurant. Wu Wei praised Lin Yang as well. Seizing this chance, Yingguo messaged Lin Yang. Initially, Lin Yang's responses were quite short, which disappointed Yingguo, but later Lin Yang clarified that he was in class, lifting her spirits. Wu Wei escorted Yingguo to his chamber. After class, Lin Yang headed to a basement pool hall. He had been experiencing financial difficulties lately as he aimed to acquire the billiard hall. Due to the interest from some individuals in attending the 9-ball open tournament, Lin Yang devised a training program to enhance their abilities. Following the setup of the room, Yingguo got ready to accompany Wu Wei to a local billiard hall for some practice. Upon their arrival, the owner greeted Yingguo warmly, recognizing her as a friend of Lin Yang. Yingguo discovered from Wu Wei that Lin Yang had been employed at the billiard hall and was popular among the employees. Lin Yang's experiences in various workplaces gave Yingguo a deeper understanding of his world. As Yingguo practiced alone, Lin Yang unexpectedly showed up. Yingguo was astonished yet pleased to spot him. She proposed playing a game with Lin Yang. In the course of the game, Lin Yang suggested using rapid shots to train Yingguo, aware of an upcoming fast shot event in the women's competition. In the course of their match, Lin Yang intentionally held back his full strength, a fact noted by Yingguo. She urged him to play with seriousness. Observing Lin Yang's genuine abilities, Yingguo smiled serenely. Following their game of billiards, they chose to share a meal. Both of them insisted on covering the cost, but the owner graciously chose not to bill them. Yingguo returned to the rented house with Lin Yang for dinner, but discovered that no one was there. Wu Wei had taken Meng Xiaotian out for them to have some alone time together. Lin Yang and Yingguo cooked dinner collaboratively. Lin Yang proposed preparing noodles, and at that instant, Yingguo's grandmother contacted them through video. Her brother Meng Xiaodong was also present on the call, offering her some suggestions. Lin Yang identified Meng Xiaodong's voice. Yingguo's grandmother wanted to express gratitude to the foreign student living with Yingguo, but Lin Yang had already gone. This part ends here. I'll upload the next part for you, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed this recap, give it a like. I'll see you in the next.